It's crazy. It is definitely crazy and beautiful once you allowed yourself to continuously give yourself the gift of living, because we have the choice to suicide and whatnot. No- and I just look back at like all the things that I went through with my mom, not knowing my dad, and then having my first two kids with the person that I loved more than anything at the time. But it's so crazy how you could love somebody so much and it easily turns into hate, hatred, hurt. But then I think about the case, like my child custody case, how nothing was working for me. Tried to go through father's rights. They denied me because of a case that my mom and my dad went through when he tried to get custody of me, which I was never told about that when I was a kid. I accidentally found out about that. But you go through things like that with the court case and how I felt like everything was against me. I felt like everything was against me because the judges were against me. Like I could tell you, like it just did not make sense how they allowed her to go, all this stuff. And like, I felt like everything was against me at that time. But there were times where I thought about suicide, but it's crazy looking back at it because that stuff happened, like 10 years ago. It's crazy to think that 10 years ago. And 6 years into it, almost 7 years, is when the tables are turned and I finally get custody of my kids. When I was trying so hard back then, I felt like everything was against me and I felt like suicide. But you look at it now and it's like, if I would have went through with that, I would have never have lived this opportunity to get custody of my kids that I tried to fight so hard for. And that's why I tell everybody now, do not give up. There's plenty of examples of when I felt like doing something stupid to myself and to others, but I'm so glad I didn't, because all it was teaching me how much stronger I can be, and because my stories can help people get through their stuff too from experience. I'm not just talking about the cliche stuff. I'm talking about from experience. When all that stuff was not working in my favor, but it really was working in my favor in the long run, because here we are. And I have a better mindset, I'm more mature, I'm better, I'm stronger. I can set that example for my kids, and I can help others along the way too. Because when I was hurt, the people that hurt me, all they did was help me. Snappy Vereen, no fake excuse, face the truth, and taste the proof. I'll see y'all go, I'm out of here.